Matthew here, Matthew here. In today's video, it's going to go straight to the point. Probably not going to edit a lot of my ums and whatnot. I just want to talk to you all about this feature that I've been researching more on Propstream about. It's their mortgage and interest rate data feature. Essentially, they have information about the type of interest rates on a particular homeowner's property. They have the type of mortgage, so whether it's FHA loan or conventional or a VA loan, they have all that different information regarding a homeowner's mortgage and how they were able to acquire a property. And I think this information, this data is so important, especially for us investors. Like, obviously, yes, it's important for lenders because Propstream, it's not only for investors, but it's for lenders, real estate agents, maybe insurance companies, and of course, us investors. And the interesting thing, what makes it great for us wholesalers or us investors is that, number one, we get to know the homeowner's interest rate. And this is so important because let's say a particular person has a high interest rate. That may be means of them wanting to sell or some sort of motivation for them to sell. Another thing is that with interest rates, a lot of people, some people actually sign up for an adjustable rate mortgage, meaning their interest rate is not fixed. It's according to whatever the Fed is set at a given time. And right now, interest rates are increasing. So let's say someone bought in at a super low interest rate in the 2 and the 3s, and now it's being adjusted over 5%, right? They may now be thinking about, oh, maybe I should sell this property and rent or do something to that nature, or maybe refinance or something like that. That's where we could come in and see what we can do to help them or to see if they're open to an offer on their property. And of course, it's great for lenders because they can just, hey, you can keep your property. We can refinance you to a fixed rate. But the fixed rate would still be a high percentage because it's still over 5%. That's why it's appealing for us investors, if that makes sense. I think another aspect to their data on mortgages and interest rates is the type of loan, right? So for example, you can look at if they have FHA, conventional, or if it's a VA loan, right? If it's a VA loan, you know how to approach that call a little bit differently than as opposed to another, traditional loan package. And maybe you can build rapport upon that, seeing that they have a VA loan. So it's just another thing that you can connect yourself with the seller. So they have all that information on Propstream, and we're going to actually drill into Propstream right now. If you all are interested in Propstream, check my link down below. With my link, you get a 7-day free trial, and it just really helps support this channel. A lot of you all have used it using my link and you enjoyed it. You all made tons of money. I have using Propstream, so make sure you support Biz Matthew and check the link down below. And so now we'll drill into Propstream and I'll show you all a little bit more about this feature. All right, you all, so in Propstream, I typed in the city of Chattanooga, Tennessee. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over to filters. So you just click filters and then you go all the way down to the last option where it says mortgage info. And you just click the down arrow. And so they have the number of open mortgages on a particular property. Let's say you want to go after properties that have 2 mortgages on their property, right? And so these are properties that people either had to have a second loan to help pay for the cost of this property, or just for whatever reason, they have multiple loans. And so maybe they just want to consolidate it. That's where a lender, if they're using, Propstream, they could come in and say, hey, we'll just consolidate all these loans into one loan so it can lower your monthly payment and just makes it more simple for you to keep track of all your payments and everything like that. So that's an option. Another thing filtered that they have is open mortgage remaining balance. That kind of plays into equity and other things like that. And so that's another great thing about this filter is that it helps you understand more the equity portion of a particular home, right? Let's say you're doing sub 2 and someone has a high mortgage amount and you notice that it's almost at the value of the property or a little bit less, or something, or even a little bit higher. That's where you can come in and offer them, hey, sub 2, I can take over your payments if you just want to sell it and they don't have enough equity in their property. Or let's say they have a low mortgage amount. You can understand that and you can compare it to the estimated value on Propstream, and that can be a property that you can or you can wholesale. So that's another option. What else? So if you have no mortgages too, most properties have mortgages. What else? Loan type. So here you have all the different loan types. You have conventional, FHA, VA, credit line, reverse mortgage, commercial, construction, other, or unknown. So they have construction loans. So this is another good thing because I think it's important because sometimes people may have construction loans that they are looking to sell. So if you're a real estate agent and you're looking for new construction loans, you can go over here, click mortgage type, click construction, and then you can go into like the ownership info or the property characteristics, and you can look at the year built. Like, let's say you're looking at new construction. Obviously, you don't want a retail buyer just doing a new construction for their personal home. You're looking for an investor who is building homes to potentially sell to other people. And as a realtor or even as an investor, you want to have first bids on those, right? And so you can click construction, you can click your build like 2022 or 2021, like a recent one that's about to be finished, or other things like that. So that's another option. What else? Other, I have no idea what other are. Maybe these are properties that they are not 100% sure on what's the, I guess, maybe it's a seller finance deal or something like that. So for example, I clicked on other, and let me just click on this property that was just sold. And then from here, you can go into the mortgage and transaction history. It's funny because I was looking at this property when it was listed for sale. All right, so it has a loan amount of $52,000, interest rate of 5.9%. So the loan amount is $52,000, and that was recorded in 2005. Okay, someone bought it cash. All right, someone bought it cash. $318. Okay, so I think this is about the other loan because I'm trying to find the specifics around what kind of mortgage they got. Yeah, it seems like it was a cash deal, and they bought the property. Alfonso Smith bought it from Alfonso Smith Jr. So maybe this was in the family. Maybe that's why it's on the list. So I'm trying to understand what is other. Let me go to a second property, and let's go to mortgage and transaction. So purchase money, I don't exactly know what that says. But it seems like maybe there is a home equity line of credit right here, but I think there's an option for that. Interesting. So I guess there's just other options. So if you all want to look at different things like that, that's something to consider. What else do they have? Mortgage and transaction history, property details, financed. Okay, purchase money mortgage. I have to do more research on exactly what that is. But yeah, you also, those are some of the filters that you all can look at. Monthly payments. Let's say you're looking for a specific property to do sub 2 with, right? And so you're looking at the monthly payments compared to how much rent you can get. Interest rates. Let's just see what they have. Let me just put, so we can have all. Let's just say we're trying to find a property with a high interest. Let's just say over 6%. Okay, how high does this go? Okay, let's say 7%. And let's make sure it's like a residential property. So let's do conventional, FHA, and VA loans. Okay, so there are 162 properties with over 7% interest rate. So you have this property was just bought. negative 100,000 equity. These other properties bought in 2004, 2006. So a lot of these properties back then had high interest rates. But some of them are 2021, so that's interesting. But yeah, that's another thing that you can do. First loan to current loan to value, first loan current value, equity. You can look at for include free and clear, look at cash buyers and different things like that. So yeah, that's essentially how you would find those properties. All right, you all, let me know what you all think of this filter in Propstream. Once again, check the link down below. I'll keep you all updated on all my videos. Ask me questions down below if you want me to make a specific type of video. All right, talk to you all later.